Psalm 91. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in Him will I trust. Surely He shall deliver me from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with His feathers, and under His wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, not for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. There shall be no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For He shall give His angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder, the young lion and the dragon shalt thou trample under feet. Because He hath set His love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he hath known my name. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation. Spiritual warfare, clearing the DNA. Here's our opening prayer. May it be with the blessings of the one true God, that whatever happens during this meditation and prayer benefit all of us in our spiritual growth. May it bring us closer to who we truly are and our essence, which is love. May you bring wisdom, clarity, alignment, balance, and protection. Amen. I invite you to take and give yourself a nice big breath through the nose. And release. Take another nice deep breath through the nose and release. For this meditation, you may want to lie down and relax. You might want to pause the recording as we go along. You also might fall asleep. That's perfectly fine. Invite you to use it over and over until you feel that you've integrated this clearing. First, you could also take a more active approach and sit upright with your feet flat on the floor. And first, what we're going to do is we're going to ground. So I invite you to imagine that your feet are bringing in earth energy, which radiates from the earth. It can go right up through the soles of your feet. That's where you have minor feet chakras. You can open and close them in your mind's eye, inviting them to open up to just the right amount for you today to help your body to accept the earth energy through your spiritual anatomy channels, which is your earth energy channels. It's a great time to just be thankful for all that the earth is giving us every day. Just to say thank you and have some communication with the earth. So allowing that earth energy to circulate through your feet, up around your ankles, up around your calves and your shins to your knees. Allowing your knee chakras to filter out any of that denser energy. So it's just clearing out anything that doesn't really belong anymore. The earth energy coming up through your thighs, going all the way up through your thighs and going into your first chakra, which is right above your pubic bone. You can imagine this earth energy. You could give it a color if you'd like, maybe spring green, or whatever works for you. And just see this beautiful spring green color going up your feet, through your calves and shin, circling around your knees, getting a little bit lighter, then going through your thighs, where it goes into your first chakra, which is an energy center. And it goes from the front of your pubic bone to the back, to your back by the coccyx. It's about the size of a paper towel tube. We're going to let that earth energy go through there, and then we'll also imagine a big grounding cord going down to the center of the earth, and we'll let the earth energy just dump down there. So we've created a nice cleansing loop connecting to the earth. Thanking the earth for the food, for the stability, for just the ground and the rocks and the water. Thanking it for going through this big transformation we're all going through on the planet. Thanking the Creator for making this beautiful earth. There we have it. So the earth energy is going up through your feet, through your shins, calves, to the knees, through your thighs and into the front of the first chakra. And then it's going down a grounding cord. Which is attached to the center of the earth. And the grounding cord is just a way for you to stay feeling secure to the earth. It helps you to stay in your body, embodying your wonderful body, your soul in your body. And it also serves the purpose of releasing energy that no longer serves you and giving it back to the earth so the earth can recycle it. Taking a deep breath and allowing just the grounding to continue as we next go to the next piece of our meditation. We set the intention at the beginning that we would be embarking upon spiritual warfare for our DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid. Our DNA is a precious gift, very amazing molecule with instructions for life, carries so many energies and frequencies and feelings and emotions. So many mysteries to the DNA. So what we would like to do now is, because we're bombarded with all types of contaminants that might affect our DNA, we're just making the intention that we're going to restore our DNA to its original purity and intentions, so that the instructions that we receive for living our lives in a vibrant, healthy way, as close to the true purpose that's intended for our lives, the purpose that our higher self knows, the purpose that our higher self knows in relationship to the Creator, so that we can take those steps, so we can heal if we need to, and release any blockages, any obstructions on the true expressions of our DNA. This is very important, the true expressions of our DNA. Anything that's obstructing our DNA from working optimally, we are asking that this meditation release those obstructions. First, before we start this, we just want to make sure we're all ready to do this. Super important. We just want to check for our willingness and readiness and acceptance for this to happen. We might be blocked, so we're going to do a really quick check to see if we're ready to rock and roll. Are we ready to accept bringing our DNA back to its original form, its original intention, through using sound, saying some prayers out loud? I invite you to do these prayers out loud from home or wherever you are. And what we'd like to do next is just to check and see our willingness. Are we ready, willing, and able to do this work? So one quick check we can do is see, are all 5 of our bodies online for this work? And you can just ask if they are, get a sense. You can ask yes, or ask for the answer to come to you. Are all 5 bodies online? Don't worry about what they are, I'll explain them to you. Are all 5 bodies online for me to do this work today? You can muscle test if you know how. You can use a clairvoyant gauge if you know how, with a needle that goes from no to yes in your mind's eye. There's all kinds of tricks. Are you ready, willing, and able to do this work? Are all 5 bodies ready, willing, and able? Say yes. For me, I'm getting a yes. If you get a no, then you get to find out a little bit more. It's quite possible that you'll get a no on some level, especially if you do have blockages. So you could say, well, is there a blockage? Or there's lots of different ways to say it. But is there a blockage in my etheric body? And check, muscle test, or just use your clairvoyant gauge, or just a sense. Etheric, mental body, emotional body, spiritual body, or physical body. Those are the 5 bodies that we're checking to make sure that all of you is ready, willing, and able to do this work. Because if not, we need to just get you back online, because your body won't take it in. And be like drinking water and then immediately peeing it out. Your body won't absorb the healing. Okay? So if it is not online, one quick way you can reset it. You could always ask Yeshua to reset it for you, your guardian angel, your healing masters. You can also pass your you can pass your hand over your head back and forth, resetting the governing meridian. You can get up and march up and down vigorously with your knees, and slapping your opposite hand on your knee as it comes up to cross the meridians. Those are some ways that you can reset your bodies to bring them online. There's more. I could do a whole video on that. Let's just assume you can pause the video here and just check and then see where you're at. Feel free to drop me a comment below if you need more help with that. Sometimes it takes a while to bring all 5 bodies online, but it's very possible to do. So the intention is that we will restore the DNA to its original state. Some of us may have been assaulted with heavy metals, with chemicals that disrupt the functioning of the DNA. So we're going to ask that this restore the DNA to its original state. Okay. Great job. Now what we're going to work on doing is doing some clearing. And this is just a general clearing. If you wanted to go more specific, definitely I do that with people one-on-one or in groups. So here we go. I invite you to consider your DNA at the time of your conception. So we'll just imagine that your DNA from your mother and the DNA from your father have just joined and created you. That beautiful spark of creation just happened. Just that big, incredible light just was created when the two combined into one. There you are in your original state, your original purity. So imagine that beautiful, beautiful you at the very beginning. Just one cell, and we'll just freeze it in time. Imagine it out in front of you, like it's on a TV screen, out in front. And we'll just put a grounding cord on that TV screen as well. Allowing any energies that aren't in harmony with the purpose of your life to just go down that grounding cord. And we'll also attach your beautiful new you egg with a big cord up to the creator source. So we'll imagine that you are attached to source at this point. So you're being flooded with the most purest, highest energy right now. Nice work. And so we are super excited that you are receiving this healing. Any energies that may not be in harmony or in present time are going down that grounding cord. And we're bathing the DNA with the most pure light. Next, what we're doing is we have that beautiful DNA template cleansed. And the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to bring that forward. And what we do with that is we have your beautiful DNA template. And what we're going to do is we're going to give it to Yeshua, if you feel comfortable with that, and have him bless it. And or you can just imagine that it's all cleansed and ready to be integrated back into your genome. And so we can imagine it going through the crown of your head, the top of your head, and that beautiful cleansed DNA will go into your body. It goes through the crown of your head, and that one beautiful template will go and merge with the DNA in all of your cells, one by one, and bring it to present time, bring it to its original purity, bring it in harmony with your higher self, the will of the Creator for you and your life. So now that we're getting really good at looking at our clairvoyant screen, the TV screen out in front of us, let's take a cell of yours now, in your, however old you are, and we'll put that on the TV screen. And next to it, we'll put the template of your DNA that's nice and pure. so this is the process that we're going to be allowing to happen in your body. It might take a while to do this all, but we're going to look and see the original DNA that's shining with its original form, blessed, golden and blue light, green, iridescent, beautiful DNA light. And then we're going to look at your current DNA that's in your body right now. And we're going to look and see where there may be some energies that are obstructing its true expression. One great way to clean off the DNA is just to imagine that you have a rose in your hand, and you're just going to scrub that DNA. All of the DNA, we have 23 pairs of chromosomes. Okay, but we're just going to do one as an example. Okay, so we're looking at one chromosome, and we're going to look and see where it's been contaminated with heavy metals, maybe some kind of mental programming, maybe some other type of contaminant that's obstructing its natural expression. And it will show up on your TV screen as a dark energy. Okay, a dark energy. And so what you're going to do with that rose is it's going to have a little magnet in it, and it's going to pull out anything that's heavy metals into that rose. You're going to put that all over it, run it up and down that chromosome. And this is a good time to pause the video if you want. And you can take the rose that's getting filled up with the energies of the heavy metals. You can give it to Yeshua and ask him to take it, or you can just imagine that you're taking the rose yourself and putting it out in front of you outside and blowing it up so that the energy can be recycled and transformed by the high energy of the rose, and it will go back to where it came from. You can try a red rose this time with a magnet in it, and we're going to keep going with heavy metals. We're just going to scrub along that chromosome. Okay. And we're going to return the energies in that rose to Source, to the universe, to the Creator, so it can go where it needs to go, cleansed. Try a dark blue rose, a rose that's dark blue next time with a magnet in it. And we're going to scrub that DNA. And if you happen to see on the screen any other energies that are trying to impact the DNA, if you have an active imagination, you might see things like a being, like a little person showing up on your screen. And so what we'll do now is we will say, I rebuke you, as in Jude 9. The Lord rebuke you. And we sever and cut and tie any contracts, any energetic cords between that little being, man, person, and my DNA. We also ask that this DNA be returned to the original template, which is next to it on the screen. And you can continue to do this for your each chromosome, or you can just ask that all the chromosomes be updated now. The interesting thing that can happen if you have time to pause this and go through is that you might see different chromosomes of yours have different interactions with the outside world, and so you might want to fix that. Okay, and then next what we are going to do is you already have the restored DNA in your body, so we'll take that image that we have on the TV screen and we will give it to Yeshua. We can put it in a big lake and let it be absorbed by the lake and cleansed. But you already have that beautiful brand new DNA inside your body now, working to bring your DNA up into present time. So I hope that you enjoyed this, and the next thing that we're going to do is imagine that you have a beautiful connection to the Creator, to Source, and that you're being replenished. Any energy that you released, you will be replenished. So you can imagine that it's golden energy that comes down through your crown, and it goes into your brain, your ears, your eyes, your throat, your nose, your arms, legs, feet, hands, your abdomen, your trunk of your body, all your organs, and your endocrine systems. May they also come up into gold. And for further contract breaking, there's some other videos you could watch. If you run into any questions, let me know, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you.